Okay, so we have another question from the Meriam textbook, Dynamics. We have this bicyclist that she descends the slope, theta 1, which is 3 degrees at a certain constant speed. So the constant speed means we don't have any acceleration with no braking or pedaling. So there is no force moving this forward other than the weight of the bicyclist, and the slope changes fairly abruptly to theta 2 at point A. So once it reaches this point A, the slope is going to change to theta 2, and if the bicyclist takes no action but continues to coast, we need to determine the acceleration of the bike just after it passes point A for two different conditions of theta 5 degrees and theta 2 0. So as always, the only force that is, as I was mentioning, the only force that is dragging this bicycles is the weight, and obviously we have the friction between the tires and the slope. We can just consider one single friction here, and we're gonna have the weight, which is perpendicular here, and the weight would be mass times acceleration of gravity, and we're gonna have one normal force here, we can call it N, perpendicular to the slope. So what we need to determine in here is the force F, and we can just call one direction here, maybe we'll call this direction X, and we're gonna have sum of all forces in X direction equals to mass times acceleration. Because it's a constant speed, this is going to be 0. So basically we have the force F, which is acting along negative x-axis, and the x component of the weight, we can show it like that. And obviously this angle right here would be also theta 1. So sine of the angle would be the x component, positive mg sine of theta 1, which is 3 degrees, and that's going to be equal to 0. So from here we can find the force F, which is mg sine of 3 degrees. So now we have to find the acceleration right after that point. I'm going to show with different colors. So this is a little bit exaggerated, but let's say this is right after point A where the acceleration is different. So I'm just gonna do this one with different colors. So we're gonna call this one X. Let's just do it X prime just to differentiate it. We're gonna have the same force F here because we are right after this point. So we still have the same friction and same but obviously because the slope is different now, it's theta 2, the weight that we're gonna have is gonna be different because now this angle theta is theta 1 is theta 2. Depending on that angle, the force that is pushing this person down the incline would be different, and obviously that's going to make the acceleration. So again, we are right after this point A where we have the same force F, but we're going to have different force pushing the person down the incline. So let's go with the first condition where theta is 5 degrees. So we're going to have that force F, which is negative mg sine of 3 degrees, and we have the weight mg this time sine of theta 2, which is 5 degrees, and this will be equal to mass times acceleration. We can cancel out all the masses, and basically the acceleration along x prime would be sine of 5 degrees minus sine of 3 degrees. So yeah, the acceleration would be 0.035 g. And for a condition where theta 2 is 0, basically we're going to get rid of this part. So we're going to have negative mg sine of 3 degrees equal to ma. We can get rid of the mass, so a would be negative sine of 3 degrees times g, and we can just find the value of sine of 3, and it's going to be negative 0.052 g, and that's going to be the answer for the second part. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video.